Get those floorboards clean. We gotta get them for the passengers. And get those smoke boxes cleaned, man. We have engines to run. Who says that we can't be a great railway? We must fight on and take care of that Doc Murphy fellow. All aboard! All aboard the Dreamside Railway, for we continue in our efforts to take on those affected by greedy companies. For we must press on and make sure passengers are our fore and foremost. Passengers only. Which also means we're going to have to change Baker City into something of a starting. There'll be a lot of changes we're going to have to make to certain races, but that's going to be that thing we'll have to fight. Just because of this endeavor of Doc Murphy ruining our adventure. Always. He's always trying to ruin someone's day, right? He's going to ruin the day with science. The ads are over. Are the ads completely over? It looks like it is. Though Twitch still tells me I'm offline. YouTube says I'm live. But I'm not live on Twitch. Why? Okay, there we go. Also, the fact that we're streaming in dual formats, vertical as well. That's going to be a fantastic adventure for today, is it? Alrighty. I think it's only fair that we finally start going on the adventure. Ads over to the game mode. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to Railway Empire, the Dreamside Railway saga of the United States full map. Last time, we crossed the entirety of the United States. We did link up with Portland, Maine, and we have regular passengers now going across the land here in a very awkwardly bridge-made process as we bridged the rails across, as that was the only way we could get there without affecting too much of any regular work and everything. And we got ourselves into Portland, Maine, and we got some passengers over there. Not all, but some. And that task is the hardest part about it, because these trains had to go from our starting town in Baker City to Portland, Maine without stopping. That means they can't stop any stations. And then we tried at the very end, try to take over Doc Murphy's little adventure in the flower fields here of this grain here, to make sure Portland, Maine could be a little bit more powerful. But we lost that battle, and so now we're basically going to try to not use his service and basically use the one service that we have bought out. Basically, here are the woods, the logs, and the grains here. We haven't bought the logs out here, but we did buy the grains out so that we have Toledo to work with alongside the blue line of Johnson & Johnson. Let's see our task ahead of us. We have to connect at least about 12 more railway stations to our network and get those passengers flowing. We only got 5 so far from Baker City to Portland without stopping. So, which means we don't have a demand fully yet in Baker City. Let's see, for passengers, to express the goods, We have a lot of people that want to come from Winnemucca to Salt Lake, from the destination from Baker City is from Winnemucca, and Salt Lake is the biggest port of mine, Portland, Oregon as well. The problem is, Portland, Maine only has one. So, we need to make sure that is the more viable element of our staff there. Oh, we got a problem here. What are you? Okay, I gotta figure this out. You keep dying almost every other run. Where are you dying from? You're dying from here. You've got a water line here. We have a water plant line here. And we've got...
I'm warning you.
Warning me about what?
I heard the pop up here. It was worth it.
You sabotaged my industry? Oh no, heaven forbid! You damaged my industry. How would I live? You probably damaged my dairy farm. Yeah, you did. A dairy farm that's doing absolutely nothing. Good on you, man. Good on you. You wasted your time. Ooh, here we go. Promoter. Let's see. I want to promote Portland, Maine. There we go. Promote Portland, Maine for now. Because we want to make sure that town is big. Because if that town has a lot of popularity and a lot of growth coming into it, it will eventually start getting the goods it needs. Renewed time in report. Out of Baker City today, the time report. Baker City, September 20th, 1873. Renewed panic on the financial markets. Financial problems of railroads these days is the one financial crisis following the next to the United States. As it turns out, the bank J. Cook and Company failed to place bonds for a second transcontinental railroad connection on the market and had to declare bankruptcy. Panic only rose again on the financial markets of America as traders tried to rescue their profits. In other news, someone was basically named Russell Case was almost abducted by an alien, so they says. More at 11 p.m. Anyway. Let's see here. So now Portland's now getting boosted. At least for now, 6 months. Now we need to get stuff over here. So we have milk, we need sugar, we need to get meat over there. Unfortunately, Pittsburgh does not have the needs we need. Luckily, though, we do have St. Louis, which should be full on meat supply. Get out of there. Let's see, meat. You have St. Louis. You have tons of meat? You don't. But you do have... Okay, we need to boost up points right now. Because in museums, fulfillment of demand. We want to have a touristic site, or basically the passengers. We want to have a tourism site at Portland, Maine, so we want that to grow bigger. So, but St. Louis, since not really much of people are stopping here, well, there are as a stopping service. I want to make sure we get some more of those bonus points. Innovation. As likewise, let's see here. Can we buy this out? We can. I will try to buy this and see if I don't lose it. They're not taking it over. It could mean they're not interested.
Congratulations. You've bought a, thing?
I did. Oh, yeah, that's also right. We also took care of Clark Farm and we owned it. So that now, Johnson & Johnson here has to pay us to use our farm. So, yeah, that was the biggest hit we took on him. Now it's just to make sure our passengers are safer. That's the whole thing right now. Portland, Maine is growing. That's a good sign because that's the promoter hitting us. We do need to get St. Louis. I need to get your stuff growing here. How much do I need to cost you? $500, $2,000 to buy you and then make you profitable? Did I not get... Let's see here. Do I not have... I have one train. St. Louis. You are going there with your 2020. I need to copy you so we can get some more cows being delivered to St. Louis so we get some meat going. Because if we need to tell, we need to make sure St. Louis or Portland, Maine here basically grows. And we're going to make sure this is in place. So actually we can make our own meat by having a meat industry out here. That's perfect. Because we do own this. And if we can find some way to connect it to the little branch line right here, would be golden. Because we can't cross it anywhere else, so... let's see, small train station. Let's see. Train station signaling. Please, I can put it here somewhere, please. Yes, I can. There we go. And this is going to go into one location. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I mean, this is going to basically cut into profits of the... That's going to be tricky, though. Can I even get that? I can't. I need to find some way to bend that around. There we go. It's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can pull that off. Now, this is going to break into some of the profits of the passenger service. That is our passenger line that's breaking into. But we should be able to get around that pretty quickly. We have a mediator. Well, that's right. We did get a mail code 282.
To good neighbors.
Curses, you're building another profit somewhere else, aren't you?
Competition can't do any harm, right?
Man, now this is where everyone's starting to be. Let's team up against a human player. Fine. This is our slow day, or slow years. I mean, really, honestly, that's what we have to push. Let's see. If I can push a Portland, Oregon to Baker City line, the problem is I need to put it on this line. There we go. No. Waypoint one's wrong. That one. We'll do it right there. There's not much traffic, and we get a passenger service going through there. It'll be good to go on that front. Now we want to make sure that Portland, Oregon is delivering passengers over. No mail. Well, it can be mail, but we want to make sure passengers are done first. Then these guys can do whatever they want. We'll put it on the line 6 here. And we'll go and add a express locomotive to the mix. Our Pacific, our fastest engine on the market. There we go. And that'll get us some passengers going from Portland to there. And that way, because I'm pretty sure some Portland residents probably want to get to, let's see, Portland, Maine. There is one person there, but that wants to go from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine. But we have to make that trip lucrative. That's the biggest kicker there. Because if we don't get any more passengers, we got one. We have to get this counter up to 4,000. That's what we have to do. I won't do that. Come on. They're going to try to outbid me, though. No outbidding me. You ain't winning this guy, buds. I got the money. You guys just give up on that. I want that power. I've got the money. At least I hope I do. I have up to 800,000, so if I don't lose this, we're good. Keep on the clicking. There we go.
How dare you outbid me?
Because I'm rich. That's who, Mr. Johnson & Johnson. Okay, what happened here? Locomotive due to slow due to... Why are you using up so much resources? You are using up way a lot more resources than I was thinking you are. Well, that means we're going to add another supply tower over here. You keep running out of supplies right when it's happening. Well, that's fine and dandy. We got that going. And we're just going to have...
My calculations show that this empty construction site is an outstanding investment opportunity.
What'd you just do? Again, he's built something on one of my towns. He has. And that's not a good sign. What was a connection mode? That's for salt. Hello. I think we can do something with that. We do need it, though. Get some of that salt. It's not even... You know, it's weird how they place that there and not in the salt flats, oddly. I mean, that is technically the one way of getting around that, I imagine. True, but still, like, you could have built in the salt flats. Well, actually, you know what? You're actually kind of right. It actually is in the salt flats. I have totally mistaken it. Alright, now we got some salt. Definitely going after all that salt, aren't we? Now, what I'm going to try to do... Now, you can't do this. Is that it's trying to build over and make sure the other rails don't get taken out. That's what I don't want it to do. I want to make sure it can cross over and try this. But it doesn't like it. Okay. Now, there is no problem with me having it do this over here and everything. That's no problem. My little potential problem is that I can't seem to get to that one. I mean, I don't want to do that. I would love to basically make it go... it's just so high up. That's the problem. Ooh. Whoa! Lag spike much? I just wanted to connect, but see the fact that it's so high up, it has a problem. That's the thing here. All right. So if that's the case, we're just going to have to make it this one go on the passenger line for the moment, and make it connect. And then with that wise, we'll make it go. This one will be on the opposite side, and it is just going to have to cross over. There is a crossing. So I want to say, but that's just 19. It won't like it. There's going to have to work with this on this side here. I don't like doing that because that puts goods on the passenger line. But we're just going to have to deal with this. That is going to have to cross over the passenger line and go right to here. So they can get on the goods line and also onto extra tracks. This time I'm not too worried about it because it goes right in the town. That's no problem. Alright, so we got that hooked up. That is one more station to our line. Put the maintenance building on side. Alright, now we got that connected. That's one station more. More research. Okay. What can I do to make it a lot more comfortable for the passengers? That would be nice. Increase ticket prices. Let's see, the Bookshire 60. That is bigger than our stronger engine. I believe it's still this at 54. And let's see, that's the 64, the Santa Fe. Production cost, transport free for freight. Reduce prices of new locomotives. I do need this if I want to make my trains increase the time.
Competition is the driving force behind innovation.
Oh, you know it.
Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
Air conditioning made popular in hot regions. Ooh. Increase profits. Now, I don't want profits by mail. I want profits by passengers. I want to make sure the passengers are safer. Let's see here. Increase the number of passengers in every city where your company has a station. Air conditioning. That was what I want. Oh, Dreamside Railway connected. Private report. Dreamside Railway extends network. 38 stations currently connected. Well, there's still plenty of people and businesses that aren't hooked up to our network yet. Who that deserves nothing no less the best. Oh, I built something out there, didn't you? You built over my railway. Well, of course, I've built over yours, so technically that is fair. I will add all these guys. New applicant, accountant. This accountant hates everybody, so nope, you ain't getting hired. Bandit, on the other hand. How about we rob the passengers from his emphasis, and we'll take it from one of his towns. I believe his hometown is Atlanta, so we'll rob passengers. That's what the bandits can do. I can have Seattle connected and go Seattle from... Okay, what does Seattle need? Seattle has passengers. Does it have any passengers needs to go to Portland, Maine? It does one. Mail has a benefit of that, but not passengers. Again, it's like we haven't got this yet. Why haven't stopped? These trains are just getting stopped everywhere they can. From Baker City to Tucson.
You have only yourself to blame for everything that happens now, you idiot.
I would love to get you going, but see, you stopped. See, there's the problem. I'm almost thinking that I need to make a branch line that just gets around this mess. Let's see. Can't I just get a signaling station here? No, I can't. I put these businesses down here. What is this one? The breweries? I own it, but I can get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. We'll get another population. We'll get rid of the breweries for now. I know that's weird to do that, but I need another station here. I need another station. And it's going to be strictly just for this town alone. Can I even get that there? I can, but does that mean I can even get beyond it? And if I do this, that would... It means that it will be only for the passenger trains going from Portland, Maine to Baker City and back. That's all this would do. And I would move every train to this. Let's see here. If I can just do this. This is going to be tricky. I don't know if I can do this or not, but we'll see how we can go from here. No, I built the wrong way. Okay. Alright, here we go. We go right there. Go from there to there. Alright, so we got that in place. So here's what we're going to do. I don't have that ability. Alright, let's find all my Portland, Baker City 1. You're here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to it. And I'm going to put this all the way up at the top. I'll do this for every single one of them. But that is indeed the... Oh, God, what did I do that for? I want to make sure the waypoints are still in line. This is kind of annoying because I have to do this for every single one of them now. If I do this. But I want to make sure the passengers are coming strictly from here. Where did it go? Where's Baker City 2? There you are. Up there, up there, up there. Up here. I'm going to make sure it's passengers only and no mail. And we're taking you out. And activate that. There we go. That way the trains now follow them. That one can go there. Now I do that for all 4 of my trains. I have to do that for every single one now. So let's do it. This will hopefully end the congestion that is happening on the line. I could, I should move the line to be more closer to here so that it has a nice direct access from the stations. I should do that. But let's get them all connected, shall we? Can I just grab this? No, I can't. Nope, I have to do this one manual at a time. I think... Oh, fine, play the blackmail. Like I care. I just gotta get this thing all the way up to the top. The tippity top. Baker City 2 goes up like that, up like that, up like that, up like that. This is tedious. I gotta push those passengers somehow. And we'll get rid of you. And stop buying my shares and get off my screen. I can't touch anything, you jerk. Alright, save that right there. You know what? It's time to buy out. You know what? I'm having annoyed by you. You want to own my company? So will I.
I can assure you that you're investing in the future of rail travel.
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna buy you out, you jerk. I'm gonna buy him out. one way or the other. So we got this guy going. I need to add him, Baker, to the Baker City 2 station here. And I got to get him up there. Again, this is very tedious. I wish I could. I think in Railway Empire 2 they did fix this, where you could grab and move this. I want to say it did. But, you know, this is the unfortunate measure now, isn't it? Is that I have to do this to make sure that, because the other station is too packed up with stuff. And while I would make this a different station, not an endpoint station, I want to make sure that any station that's going to house this is only going to be for the express trains to Portland, Maine. Nothing else matters. So we go up to here, we add info that this is going to be passengers only and no mail. And we get rid of Baker 1, and Baker City 2 is installed. Now that one's been finished, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. All right, now we got to do Portland 4 and fix that train up. That train is bringing in mail from the opposite side. Oh, we got to click this again. Luckily, we only have to do this once. And I believe that passengers coming from here to here are going to transfer in the city. So as long as there's a direct pass for this, there should be no problem. The fact that there are 4 rails and 4 of these platforms are available, that means no train should stop when getting stuck anywhere. But I will try to make this railway line a little bit better so that this is a more suitable route. Which means I may have to take out this right here, passengers only, no mail. There we go. So now any and all passengers that are coming from the Baker, from the main line, should basically go this way. Let's see, can I even do this? I could make it parallel. I could have. Hold on the phone. Right, I could. But that was the same time is the crossing happens right here. So I could do this. I could. Let's make it too high and 0. I want that to be 0 if I can. I could make... Oh, I can make it right here. Oh, I can't. That's why I couldn't go that way. Darn, that sucks so much. I could do that. Nah, we'll wait on that. Let's see what happens now that we've got a direct passenger link to another station. Unfortunately, you know, Tracy built over our line, so that makes us unfortunate to use 2 of those rails. But this is an automatic signal termination. That's why I made it for, so that all four platforms can be used. And while passengers are still going to come to here and everything. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah. I forgot to do this. Can I even build this, though? I can. There we go. I forgot to build that there. That's a bit of a problem. I did not think of that. Hindsight was not in the perfect standings there for that one. Let's see, can I even do this, though? I have one already right there. I just need to put one right here in case of changing platforms to platforms here. There we go.
All is fair in love and business.
And while I don't have a business here yet anymore, I'm going to get that. I know I'm messing this up, but in fact, this basically means more passengers will be at every station.
You should see this as a warning.
What? Portland? I had a passenger on that one. I had a guard on that one for sure. Let's see. I want you to go on platform 4. From now on, I want you to go to platform 4 as well. From here on out. I'll take over the business. Why not? He keeps buying my shares. We gotta stop this Doc Murphy fellow. He's buying out my company. He's being a very, very tedious person, he is. Well, let's hope that's helping out, because now Baker City 1 is getting that. Baker City 2 is there. The Portland, Maine guys. They're all not moving, or not moving fast enough, because they've been slowed down by the snow. Which means, again, I have to get more passengers to Baker City. So I need to basically reestablish its connections. It doesn't have any beer right now at the moment, because I got rid of it. But it needs goods, so... Let's see. What about my stations here that Ward's logging? Let's see. You've got Baker City 1. I want you to fully go after goods wheat right now. Prioritize that. Let's see. You're coming back. I want to prioritize you, and you're going to round plane 15 here. Gunboat diplomacy in Korea? But don't worry about that. We're worried about what's happening back in Bakersfield. I'm not taking that. That is not worth my money. We'll go right there as well. And Ward Bacon to number 4. What are we doing here? We'll put you on round 2. And we want to make sure you're prioritizing wheat of all times, because wheat is the major product right now we need for Bakerfield right now. So, Baker City 1, that's got wheat.
Invest a little in your train's reliability.
I am reporting my train's reliability. It's unfortunate that you're basically kicking my trash right now, you jerk. You jerk, Doc Murphy, you. Alright, so we got goods and services coming in now. Hey, Doc, I got some on you. How about you get a little bit of bad press for right now? Inventor, I'll take those points, thank you very much. And a promoter, I'm going to promote Baker City. So the town can grow. We got another connection over here. I can't even connect that, even if I wanted to. Let's see. It's got meat. It's meat, good product. Everything fulfilling the demands over 50%, so it is decently good. Let's see. Baker City's got 1% on that one. Means we have to add another train line to it. I would imagine we would have to. I mean, there's this. What else do we need to make sure that Portland, Maine is a place? We need to get that stronger. Corn, beef, everything's gets beef now. It doesn't have any goods. It has ways to as beer. Well, I guess we can go from a goods line from St. Louis to. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I can change all my trains to the faster engines. That's 60, right? I have this guy now.
A new locomotive? First of all, you should learn how the ones before it worked.
I did. And you know what that did? It basically showed me I'm good at my job. That's who. The nerve of it all. Alright, so we got passengers on this side. Good. We have passengers here and goods on this side. So I think by setting up a rail network between here and here would be the best option right now. Sure, I'll take it. Alright, Portland, Maine. I want to make sure you guys are on this line specifically. And then coming back from St. Louis, you're on this side. And well, this is the goods line on this side, the passenger side on this side. So it's going to have to be a bit of a weird switcheroo at this point, but that's fine. We're going to make sure this is freight only.
I have no idea how long you've been researching it, but I worked it out really quickly.
Now we're going to get our Santa Fe on the
cheating
line.
adds spice to our little game.
What spice? You're in last place, you numbskull. Alright, we have another surveyor. Surveyor does not like anybody, but I'm not going to hire him. Nope. Because I like what I've got right here. Because he's liking the accountant, which is giving us 30% more prices, reduced prices by bidding on locomotives. So that's good on our front. Auctioneer, I'll take him. I'll take her anyway. Because she'll give me a 25% in bonus to the mix. So I'll take that. Let's see. How's he coming along? Let's get St. Louis, let's get Portland, Maine going, huh? Portland, Maine, you're gonna get your goods out. There you go. Portland, Maine's now got its meat and goods out right now. And I guess we'll have a... Oh man, this is gonna be a really troublesome road, isn't it? It is. Even the Santa Fe's are having trouble getting up the line. But we do need to get some passengers there. The problem is I can't really connect anything. Well, technically speaking, if I want to get more passenger stations, I'm going to have to do this and then call it good. Let's see. Signaling station. We'll have to go above and back around to the goods line. It would be good if I got both of these, but the vegetables
Call
are...
this hovel a station?
I do.
Destroy it immediately.
No!
People no longer have to haul their goods, and you earn some money in the process. Isn't that splendid?
That is splendid. Unfortunately, that means I just don't care. He doesn't care. Did you hear that, Bill? He didn't care. Well, it's because I care, because that way, this station right here is going to be our benefactory. I'm going to connect that to there. This is not going to get us to St. Louis, though, which is very unfortunate. I mean, I would have to build around, and... Do I dare? We go there. That would be for the best if I was on this side. Yeah, it would be better if I was on this side. Or to get the freight that way. Oh, did I build the wrong way? I did. Dang it. I can put it... Oh. Alright, fine. I did it wrong. This should go on this side. Like so, right here. And I got that bonus from the start, so... Now here's the problem I've got here. That's my problem. It's too tight. It's too taut. It's 8% grade. And I have to build this to the outside line. I have to make sure this is a not too tight curve. That I can lock into here and be good enough on that. And then that way I can get to Sioux Falls for everything else manageable. And we gotta build our signals. Like that and like that. But I also have to put in water towers for these things because these guys will need them. Like so, like that. And then that will get us goods for Sioux Falls to get there too. Oddly enough, though, that only counts as one station. Oh, no, that counts as two. Oh, no, we had one. We had 18 to start with, and we had 19, and then... Oh, no, I added 2. We connected 2 stations. Oh, that's what it does. Oh, we're not only up to 8.
To good neighbors.
You know what I'm going to have to do? I think I'm just going to have to buy out these companies so that I can just, you know, get all the passengers to go directly to the lines I want. And take all the infrastructure out along with it. Let's see. Portland, Maine. You're getting your meat by product. As much as I hate to do that because that gets him money now. That really bit me in the backside, something fierce, and it really does. Huh. Let's see. My frame's dropping or something? I wonder if it was. Well, my game doesn't freeze, but it seems like it is running at least a lower frame rate on my end. I can reduce that.
I know the problem. Those damned hot water pumps.
Okay, it's just on my end. It looks like it's just on my end. I do have it in vertical. I just have to make sure vertical is running, and that's good enough for me. No way you're gonna get more innovation points. You don't deserve it, Johnson. Neither you, Doc Murphy. You guys are the annoying jerks I have to deal with. I'm taking your points, and I'm going home.
What are you doing, flashing your cash around here?
I'm flashing my cash because I know how to make a business. Oh, that's what they did. They built something there. Like you're gonna use all that for your goods. Do you need to go there, do you? I don't have any utilization here, do I? I have 2 towns, and that's bringing passengers over. Let's see. Let's see. We're losing lots of money now because we just don't have enough passengers.
This amateurish hack wouldn't recognize a genius if one hit him in the face.
Let's see. What can I do about that? If I want to make up more money, I'm going to have to use my own stuff to get Portland, Maine to get going. That is going to suck a bit, I know, but that is what I'm going to have to do. That's going to go on its goods line, come here, go on the goods side, and basically just go to town and grabbing any goods and services, bring them back to town. We'll get some Santa Fe's on the line. And, let's see. We'll put you on there.
One of your lackeys seems surprisingly competent, so I simply had to offer him a job.
I'll take that Mason quarry from you, because you're obviously not using it. And I have no more passengers on that. Okay. What am I doing? That is a... You're not a passenger train. You're not a passenger train. And we'll have one more train because we have 4 trains on this. Because Portland, Maine needs its goods, milk, logs, and everything else imaginable. So let's give them the goods they deserve. Portland, Maine's gonna get all of its stuff. Which means they upgrade this guy a couple of times over. So that is level 3, so it can actually handle the workload. And he's just going to give me money because he has to do it. Let's see, how much does it buy you? $3 million, so that's easy enough to get into right now. Buy that and be good to go. Let's see, what else can I do? I could connect these 2 to the network. It wouldn't do me very much, but it would do something. I mean, that all I would do for that is just so I can connect another line to the match. We're up to 8. Gosh. I seriously have no idea how you even complete this tasks of these stations that require you to not stop. Like, come on, guys. There's no real reason. Like, why would I need to do this? From a town that has no real reason to bring it over there. There's our bonus. Well, we might as well get this system in the dock because we never know. This... Oh, you... Nerve it all. I want this to be connected. Like a so. And now... What I really should do is move these 2 over here. And so that these 2 can come over here onto... Oh, hey, that's what you did, didn't you? You jerk. You blue-lighted buffoon. You did something evil to me. You jerk. That's annoying. Now what am I going to do with that? I could do this. That does mean I can't get to Casper or anything, but that does connect us over this side too as well. What I'm just going to do is this, and just going to cut from right here. And it's going to go right here. That's all it's going to do. Now connect that to there. like that. And that technically does give an unofficial direct line to Great Falls if they needed to. But I didn't set up any traffic here. Let's set that up now. We'll set this down like so, like this. And then we got these two going this direction, so the right way, that way. And this is already set up with its own directions because it's already been set up beforehand on another line. You go right there. Cool. And then a water tower to boot, because why not? Always need a water tower somewhere on the line, don't we? Okay, that's connected. Let's see, what else can I pull off here? There is a vegetable stand here I can grab for St. Louis. That is not looking good for my end. Let's see, you are... I just need your passengers to go up. And you're still at 1-0. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Baker City? Baker City is still at 1. I mean, there are basically... This side is picking up mail and everything, which makes perfect sense. It's like picking up mail and everything. But again, I wanted to pursue passengers. So it really means I need to have this being a tourist destination so that passengers will go here. Texas, we'll grab this guy. The electric farm system, mail's better. Increase ticket prices for passengers, I would love that, pretty much so. And see, there's our... That's another passenger. Like, it is getting a passenger, which is... There we go, it's getting there. I mean... That is what we can only do right now. Oh, that does only count as 1. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, comboing stations is not a good idea when you're trying to complete this achievement or this attack. That is new. But here's the thing: what I can do. I'm going to connect. Who wants that? Doc Murphy, you ain't getting that. I know that's kind of detriment on my part, but I don't want you getting any more stuff, you jerk. I'll waste all your money if that means basically you don't get anything. Doc Murphy. I don't care if I don't use this at all. As long as I keep Doc Murphy out of it, he's going down. The nerve of it all.
I only wanted to drive up the price.
I know, I had to waste my auctioneer on that one, you jerk. The nerve of it all. Let's see, Portland, you need your stuff when you're getting, you have passengers. You have Seattle, Baker City, you have a passenger bill for that. You are getting stuff, aren't you? I know I had to set up a railway line to you. Yeah, I do at least have 1 train. And you are going there. I'm going to change you to the Santa Fe. And this guy has to be changed over to the Santa Fe as well. Now place that right there. That'd be good for him. And then I can, let's see. Portland, you are stopped. Maybe because I don't have your designation set up correctly. There we go. Yeah, because now that station...
On. At least your employees can learn something from me.
Oh, I bet they could. The Santa Fe, the Hudson. Ooh, okay, we have the Hudson now. That's great.
Woo! Is your new locomotive as quick as it looks?
The Hudson. Let's replace all of the Pacifics for that one. And now we got faster engines. Oddly enough, though, if we're only like 1 train away from getting the aforementioned diesel engine. Way before the diesels were even a thing, gas was even a thing. So it's that now.
What weighs 50 tons and has no wheels?
Your engines, most likely. Dang it. If I really could have put another station down, I would have, but I can't do that. This train station prevents me from doing so. Winnemucca. Baker City, huh? You're delivering all types of goods. That's the thing. I wish there was a way I could tell that to be priority. There we go. I was going to try to make that work, wasn't I? So that the express line could make it over there. Let's see. That was weird that it can't do that. It's like it doesn't want to go that way. I know, that's just a awkwardness from me. But that was just something I could try to figure out if I could get it to work. If I could just bend it just enough. It's just that it's not working. It's that it doesn't make any good changes to it. I mean, I can't do a thing here because the train station's too low. If I do this, and I can do this, that way that can work like that. And then this can just go... No, I can't do that. Dang it. I would count as stopping. That really sucks. I've just now put myself in a really, really stingy corner. Let's see. I could do this. Put 2 more rails just right here. And then I could take out these 2. And that goes to right there. And right there. And so there'll be 2 passenger trains coming to here. Let's see, how can I even get that to work? If I do, like, back to here, right? I do that to there. Just don't want to connect. That's right, you don't want to connect, do you? Yeah, that's right, you want to do that. Then I have to do the same thing here. I have to do this. And just come right to here. I can't do that. Come on, don't you dare do... Okay, what can I do that there for? Why can't I? Why can't I? Is it just because of that? Okay. This is gonna be a little tricky. I gotta have to make this work now. Okay. So, we have a connections here. Can I just do this and connect this right here? No, it won't like it. Come on, game. You gotta give me the goods. I could do... So I do this. Then you come down onto here. No, you don't like that. That's the thing, is you just don't like that. Oh! What did I do that for? I just broke my own railway line. I was thinking if we could just get this... to work, is that we could just make it go across the line. Here we go. I think we build it longer, right? We build this longer. like it by technicality. Well, actually, the passenger is on the opposite side, so that would make that much more reliable, wouldn't it? This is where my main junction point is. So if we go to here... No, you don't like that. Wish you just like it. It's like there's like too much of a hill here. It's like it doesn't like it. Why don't you like it, game? It's just that, isn't it? It really is that. Okay. Well, we could do this. We can make it as a passenger line. And it would bridge off. We gotta make sure it's not too taxing on the developer. Let's see. Make that 1. 5. Can we make that to 2? Yes, we can. What we're going to do is that we're going to make sure that the passenger lines that go from here, if that means I have to redo all 4 engines, that's so fine by me. I will do that. If that means if I can get my passengers over here and basically connected here. Yes. We'll make that to 2 to grade. That won't be too much of a trouble. We can break that to... Oh, we got that to 1. Okay, 1, 1. 1, 2. That's perfect. 2, 2, 2, 4. Nope, it's got 2. Alright. Because this is what we're going to do. We're probably going to get rid of the trains. Our 4 passenger... Or, oh, dang, I wish I... I can get rid of all 4. And then reset the line up again. I hate to do that, but in any case, there's too much traffic getting to here that's blocking my passengers. So if we can basically reestablish it with a direct link to a point where it's not as congested. Well, this is kind of congested, but we don't have much passenger service coming out here. What we have a real problem is having a lot of congestion coming into here. So what we can do is this and connect into there. And then we could just do this for the time being, maybe? So it can reestablish connections? No, you don't like that. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. And this is only going to be for passenger services only. So... Alright, so we got this station here. Find its change. Portland, Maine. Baker City 2 to Portland, Maine. See, how did you set yours up? How are you doing? Okay, so we can get rid of 1. And we can get rid of 17. And that's it. Oh my goodness, that works out so much better. I thought that was going to be really tedious. I thought that was going to be really tedious. Which is waypoint 1 and waypoint 17. Get rid of those, and now all of our passenger trains now have a direct access to avoid this connection altogether. Oh, thank goodness, that is the most beautiful thing I've seen so far. Is that we just get rid of the 1 old waypoints. And so now, these trains can now go directly to the line they're wanting from the town. Oh, jerkish!
I didn't think that reporter would actually write something so nasty about you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know exactly who was being sponsored by that, you jerk, Trisha Jones. We are losing money on this, but we are making 1 passenger... You know what? Oh, that's right. I do have that access now, don't I? But where is the passenger line that's going directly from... Is it this one? Travelers. This one's going directly to St. Peter's. Is it actually stopping at that? That's weird. It's not stopping except for one station, so... This is where it's going to get confusing, because now I got to figure out where this line's going. That one's going to Miles City, and it's connecting train lines. It shouldn't be stopping. Let's see, travelers. I want to see... If I may, I could lose more money on these routes. But it's weird it's not showing me the one that I have, and that is from Baker City to Portland. It's stopping at every station along the way. I would have thought it would be this one, but it's not. So where is... Okay. Alright, so... Oh yeah, we gotta do this too. I forgot to put this in. Put that in. There we go. Now that's perfect. Now it's all maintained. Alright, so now we can keep that in line with this. You're coming back with a passenger. You're coming out with a passenger. It's only one, though. I want to know, what can I do to make that better for them? Unless I add more trains and just keep those passengers flowing. That's the only thing I can do. Just wondering, what else can I do that would basically allow that to happen? See, we're only 3 points away from getting a new new engine, so all intents and purposes, we can still purchase these older ones here. But I want the ones that can get me the most innovation points. There's St. Louis, missing supplies. It just had too much. It was not being filled up at the pump station, so that's good. So, again, travelers should tell me. I thought it would be this one, the 200 one. We'll decrease the price as much as we can on any route. The next train, previous train. I can lower the price down on my routes. That'd be great. Baker City 2. This is... I'd call this the Baker City. The what would you call it? Baker City Express line. Baker City Express. Sure, I'll take that over. Why not? No one else is taking it, but me, I'll take it. We're only getting one passenger going out. This is going to take forever. So what can I do? Let's see, Baker City. I could take you out.
That's a record? I've gone twice that fast already. Twice.
Dreamside Railway at full steam. Time to report. Baker City, October 5th, 1878. Dreamside Railway has got their Hudson 460. It hits 133 miles an hour. Heck yeah, we are just bolting it, baby. If that's not getting people to go to Baker City to Portland, Maine, I don't know what will. That still means that we still gotta get... We gotta get some stations. We're running out of time on that. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna connect small stations that have absolutely nothing we're gonna do with. But we just need to connect them for the sake of connectiveness. Now, I know that's like Cater Hollow and everything, but again, that adds another line. We just need to add 7 more. Once we have that all cleared up and everything, we can just cut them out that we don't need. There's going to be small... Again, this oil field, it's not going to be nothing to us. We're just going to get rid of it. It'll just be connected. And that'll be just peachy. I want to make sure we get some of these stations going. This one could be still useful for Denver for the most part, but there's a station I need, so let's just go with a singling station right here. If we can fit in here. I don't know if we can or not, but we'll give that a good college try, right? We'll come across like this. And this is only going to affect only one station, so might as well just, you know, let it affect the only reason. Oh, gall! No. We're not going to let you do that, game. That is too much. Did I put in the wrong one? Oh, I didn't. I did the right one. Sweet. There we go. Back there. Right there. Put a water tower right there.
Oh,
You stop! No, that's not helping either.
So nasty about you.
That is not helping me right now. That is not helping me. Stinking engines and their stinking companies that want to just basically ruin me for no apparent reason. Alright. Let's see. We got this. Johnson State. You're going to have to pay me money because you're the only one that wants to. Maintenance shed here. Let's see. I can connect this farm. No one else is taking it. I'll take it for my own. Thank you very much. And that'll go on the goods line for the momentarily.
Are you attacking me from the flanks now, or what?
Yes, I am. But I feel like you deserve to be attacked. It's almost fitting. Isn't it poetic that you're being attacked on all fronts just because I could? There we go from there. And that's going to go right into this guy right here. It is grain, so it is corn, so that is actually useful to go out this way too as well. If I can do it this way. We go across right there to right there. We'll put our signals in place. Like so. Again, though, this is what we have to do. Is like I have to make sure our towns are just going to keep supplying passengers. But I'm trying to get Baker City back up and running. And also Portland, Maine. New stations 45 have been connected. That's good enough for me. That still means there's still under 4 trains left.
I have no need to spy on you, but curious all the same.
Of course you would. It's only like the only reason. Accelerating maintenance, that'd be great to have. But I need to get at least one of these guys. And I don't need the points for that. I can grab this. Can I grab anything else? 100 points down here? No, I got them all, didn't I? Yes, I did. That stinks. I'd waste some more points. That's fine. See, like now, all the passengers that are coming from there to there are coming here. I could take you out. Which I will. And I'm going to make this. Let's do the hotel. Hotels have satisfaction passengers that arrive at the end of their journey. No, we don't want that. We want ones that are changing trains. We want ones that are starting. I would say satisfy the passengers who start their journey here. I'm going to put it right here. I know it loses our points and everything, but that is not very focusing right now. What I need to focus is making sure that passengers who start their journeys here are going to get their satisfaction and then some. Norse family got hold of us. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? So I'm hoping that is going to bring out more passengers to come here and get those passengers coming in. They say there's no passengers on the opposite side, which is not good. Oh, it brought back the brewery. They put the brewery back. Under new ownership, I imagine, yes. I have to pay $2 million if I want to buy that now and get it back under my leadership. Let's see, Warning Company, because now we're actually finally getting the goods inside, so Baker City is getting its supply. Let's see. 47%. It's at 99,000 people.
You better get good and ready, because your station has competition now.
That sucks so much right now. He's got competition.
I have no idea where this reporter might have gotten his information.
This darn technology throws a wrench in the works too often, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. You're good to have. Unfortunately, the conductor is not in the best spot right now. What the heck? I didn't mean it. Oh, they're broken down right here. Now, you're getting more passengers, you're getting more goods come back the way it came, but I have it successful. There's one passenger. I wonder, what can I do? Again, I'm a really befuddled, folks, of what I can potentially do. Because I can get rid of the speed, but the guy doesn't like me, so that's the thing. Because the guy here is making our speed going 15%. Again, I'm trying to make the trains go as fast as possible. If I can get the satisfaction going up here for people who want to go here, that's the thing. I need to get this town up and running. It's got its meat supply over maxed. So what does it need to basically to grow? It needs everything. Vegetables, milk. It's got milk. Unfortunately, Pittsburgh isn't pulling up the slack because he's obviously not supplying it with goods. Means we would have to do something about that. There is a station here for this. So I'm going to have to figure out something out here. If I could just build that just enough. Come on, baby. I saw it green for a split second. Come on. Yes!
This station is the reason I am going to crush you.
I'm confused. Are you trying to compete with me?
Yes! What do you think I'm trying to do?
Practice shows that my station is enough for this business.
No, it's not.
This station is the reason I am going to crush you.
Man, really honestly, I should have put it through here. You know what? I don't need your goods because you're doing okay with that. What I'll do is I'm going to make a large station. Can I get the brown loggings? I can if I could just get that to fit. Come on. Yes!
Practice shows that my station is enough for this business.
Oh, it's not enough.
Your station already stinks like burnt gunpowder.
Well, that means it's being used. You numbskull. You aren't realizing what that means? Oh, it smells like burnt gunpowder. Well, I'll tell you what, AI. I'll tell you what I think. That means it's a railway, it's a station that's finally being used to its full potential. If I do that, that's gonna put... Oh no, that is my goods work. That's right. I keep thinking like, that's not my goods train, is it? Oh, it is. Like, yes. Can I get that to fit there? Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, we can get that. We can get that to fit. We can get this to fit. There's no worry about that. If I could just get this guy to work. Down to here. And this goes up to here. Portland, Maine can get its direct stuff for it. It's getting wood, it's getting mining, whatever it needs to, and it's got sugar. So that's the big boon right there. We get that going. Put that guy on the line. Put our signals in place. And then a supply tower right here because it definitely will need it. And then this thing is going to go directly from the Malone mine to here. And it's going to give all the stuff it needs. Santa Fe, get your hearts out and get that stuff going. And pop that baby with some more stuff. That'll do the trick. As long as if we get Portland, Maine to be a place for tourism to show up, then maybe that would boost Baker City. Likewise, we got ourselves
Just
the
look
Super
at this fancy new
Hudson.
valve timer. Magnificent.
The Super Hudsons. Now we replace that with all of the Hudsons we've gotten. And now we get some more money, and now we have faster engines. Only slightly faster, but bear that in mind. But unfortunately, though, the Santa Fe, though, that is kind of our fastest freight train. As I know, it's not the most efficient, because that is. Sure, I'll take it. I'll buy the green farm. I'll do it. Do it. Do it well.
A very good offer, actually. Why didn't I place a bid?
Because you're out of flipping money, that's who. You're trying to make a town in South Carolina where you're messing around with people down there. The nerve of it all. But we do have the ability to get the Express, the EMDE unit diesel way before. Way before. See, this is what Dreamside Railway is all about, folks. Is that we can time warp the diesel engine from its initial premise back in the 1960s down to the 1870s and show people that the electric diesel engine railway can basically just go to town in 1879. Let's see, we got that. Increase the power of the locomotives. I need 600 points there and that. So I need 300 points here. Get to here is 300 points. I need this though. That's 200 points there. Smoke deflectors. Increase ticket prices for passengers. I'll take it. If it makes any time of purchase to make the passengers happier, so be it. I'm gonna push those passengers to heaven and high water. I really hate this. I really, folks, I know this is a really big thing for anything, but this is literally the reason I don't like this as objective. Because it puts, you don't need it, man, I tell you. All right, Portland, let's get your goods up to snuff. You're getting your sugar, and now you need to get your fruits and your clothing. Unfortunately, Mr. Pittsburgh himself is like, no. I'm not going to deliver any of my goods to you. You'll just have to suffer the consequences. Suffer? Suffer, the little children. Of course you would. It's not like you just want to ruin everyone's day, now is it? We'll break this apart here. Now we're going to have to get this over to here somehow. 12 to there. It's going to be a little tricky, but it can work. It does indeed work. But I need to do it on the... Let's see if I can get... The problem is I need to get that to go out that way. No, you won't like that. You need your sugar, and sugar doesn't like to be built there, now does it? Alright, so we're going to have to work this out a hard way. One that won't affect passenger services all that much. Can I even do that from here? It doesn't like it when I do this. Because I'm just trying to build it right into the station here and trying to make it sure it works, but it's too tight. If I do that, it's not going to like it. It means I would have to make another station. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. That makes an unnecessary amount of track. That's a bit of a tricky pickle now, isn't it? You could build it go around here and make it go back the other direction, I guess. It sucks though, so how much I have to use that for? But we also have the cotton jig, which wouldn't be... See, the problem is that I couldn't get into Indianapolis. And basically, these two places have to suffer, which is very unfortunate. Again, I could put, you know, the cotton jig could go here. It could. It just has to avoid... It just has to avoid a farm. That's all it has to do. Avoid one farm, basically, to make this work. Let's see. Can I not just get you over there? I have to avoid one of these stations. And it's not going to like that either. Man. They really put me in a pickle for this, didn't they? They really didn't want me to have this station. I'm like, well, that's what the life of progress is now, isn't it? Oh. Okay. We'll get this. We'll work this out. We do need the station, though. Let's see. We pull this back just enough.
Oh, so you're still not quite getting the range of numbers from 0 to 1.
Yes,
this
I am.
business already has a station.
Call this hovel a station? Destroy it immediately.
I'll not destroy it because it's going to basically tell you to quiet down that little opening you have in your face. If you catch my drift. But this also is bringing a tunnel. I don't want tunnels. I would rather this be above. If I get that down... Well, see, that's the thing is, if I'm trying doing that, it's going to go into a tunnel. I could just make it go above. That means it would reduce the workload of that train line. Reduces that up right there. 7 to 5. 5 to 3. 7 to 12. It's going to be 12, regardless what I do. I can make it to 9. And 16. Yeah, that's the best I can do. That stinks. That really just stinks the high heaven on that. It really does. But if this needs goods, it needs goods, and I can't place it anywhere else, so... We got that in place. It really now just comes down to how I can even get these goods out of here. The one thing, Pittsburgh would have to make the cotton jig so they can make the stuff. Let's see, what else can we do? It's getting its sugar. It needs its vegetables, though. And I believe that I am connected to a vegetable line. I think I am. No, I'm not. I need to connect this, and then it's going to have to be goods essential to get to there. Alright. That's perfectly fine. We can get this to work. We pull this back like there.
Bah! Your station already stinks like burnt gunpowder.
That means it's working, you numbskull. Who calling you a numbskull? Hey, I'm just saying it from the horse's mouth. That is all, buddy. You know, when you actually want to care for your cursed passengers. Let's see. This would take me there. The vegetables would have to come out to here and connect to here if I want to go anywhere else the other direction. And I built that wrong. Of course I did. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go like there. Not the perfect solution, I must admit, but that is a... We are losing some prime real estate with this. And so go like that right there, right there. That went the wrong direction, I just noticed. And let's flip you around, flip you around, flip you around. It didn't know which direction it needed to go until I put that down. That is totally fine. Go right there, right there. So now we can get sugar, we can get vegetables to Portland now. Portland is now going to be getting its vegetables. It's not the most friendliest of sorts, but it is going to have to deal with it now. Right there. Automatic. James Planet. Light bulbs that go into serial production. It's an idea. A super idea.
Competition is the driving force behind innovation.
And you're obviously taking out that goods of that traffic, aren't you? You're worth $2 million. Dreamside Railway is awarded. Miles City as it's pleased. Railway the city has been well supplied as Miles City here in the time of the report. The Miles City, the city's business residents are certain that this is due to the first railroad connection from Dreamside Railway and have voted the railway the company best carrier. Reason intended for the company to rejoice, and the honor is certain to greatly increase its profits in freight transport. Sweet. Breakdown in bad condition. Oh, it would help if I had that. I've had that for months now.
Was that your wheel that just rolled towards me?
Yes, it was. And it was also connected to a train, too, alongside it. Let's see. How are we doing now? You're being stopped because you're waiting for passengers to pass by. Does that really do anything? We're at 17 passengers. But we have one more station to connect, and I'm just going to do it willy-nilly without any effort whatsoever.
Another station seemed reasonable in this city.
Great, it's going to pop it there, isn't it? The nerve it all. I should have connected that to here. Can I even do that, though? Let's see. Too small for that. Too small? It's too smush. Too smush. Too smooth. It's not smooth enough. That's it. It's not smooth enough.
Call this hovel a station? Destroy it immediately.
No, I am not going to destroy it. I'm going to make it work. Now, will you please stop basically messing with my passengers? That'd be really appreciative right now, thank you. I can connect it to the... Oh, man, that sucks. I have to connect to the passenger line on the left side of it all. I can't do it from that side. So... what we're going to have to do... What other station we can connect to? There's a goods... There's a milk line here. And we could connect it directly across the Appalachians. And connect into our main network here, and that would be good for that. Okay. This is not the best of solutions. Oh, I didn't realize I had a sugar and corn farm right here. That'll work. Come on, baby. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. Come on. It's too steep. That stinks to high heaven right now. I can do it. I can do it. It's right there. No one's using it. I will use it. And I'm just going to go immediately bypass your entire station. And it's going to go right across, and it's going to go directly into the goods work. Now you can say, oh, what are you trying to pull here? What I'm trying to pull is that task right there completed. There we go. That line is now connected. We'll put this on here. Put our signals in place. And we're going to put this one to go like that way, and this one to go that way. And then... we'll put 2 water towers here, I think will be good enough. Just in case. And this thing is going to be, it's another maintenance station. And this thing is going to start getting some engines. Engines to here. And that's all it's going to do. Automatic only, because it's only going to do one thing and one thing good. Bring goods to the system. And we'll copy that train right there as well. But I think we have to make Portland, Maine a place to come to. If we can get a specialized building here, then we'd be good enough to basically get passengers here. Because then a lot of the passengers don't want to go to Baker City. It is at 8%. It is getting better. That's the thing. Baker City direct line from here is getting better. It's not any better with 1 passengers per month, but the fact is that it got a 7% more increase in passenger cars here. So that's a kicker. And this is going to be running at a loss. But that's totally fine, though. As long as this Portland can basically get its stuff growing and get this town bigger, then we should be good to go. It's getting its wood now. It's getting its milk. What it needs right now is to get the meat out of town. I think luckily Pittsburgh doesn't have that kind of restriction. We'll get the. I thought. Do we already? Wait a minute. I thought we already had a train that's put Pittsburgh to you. Let's see. Station. Trains.
Your security guards are worth less than rookies wearing their Sunday best.
Baker City turns back.
I have no idea where this reporter might have gotten his information.
Oh, I know exactly where he got it.
Take a little look at your cards, do you?
These guys are just coming to attack me like nothing else right now. They really hate my guts. They really hate my guts, don't they? They do indeed. Alright, this is gonna be freight only. We got freight only here, yes.
Invest a little in your train's reliability.
It is. It's that you guys just keep stealing them all. Alright, put these guys to work. Alright, we got some freelancers, a saboteur. Let's see, Doc Murphy, I want to make sure your train station in Atlanta gets hit. And a promoter, we're going to promote Portland, Maine. We want to make sure Portland, Maine is growing. If we get it to be growing, to be bigger, that'll be good foresight for us. So, hoping for the best, that'll work out for us. Portland, Maine is growing now because its demand is now increased. If we can somehow just get all this goods up and running, has no vegetable. Oh, it did level up. It leveled up.
I can't explain why your employee suddenly wants to work for me either.
Oh, I wonder why that too. We'll get electric heating.
If you don't understand it, you're just gonna break it or what?
You are a jerk. That's what you are, you stinking Doc Brown. Doc Murphy, you. You are not a doctor. You are... If you are a supposed railway scientist and whatnot, then you would make sure that your extensive amount of railway lines wouldn't be as bad as I'm seeing it now. Let's see. It needs vegetables and fruit. Unfortunately, I can't get there because the town... Okay. The thing is, we have cotton, Jake. We could bring... We can't... I would have to put Portland, Maine's third business as a cotton gin to get the cotton into cloth, and doesn't turn send that train back over to Pittsburgh, and then have Pittsburgh basically come back and forth sending cloth or at least clothing back to Portland, Maine, so they can be good. And I don't have access to the... I do have access to New York, don't I? I wish... New York, you making anything? You are not making a single living thing right now. Full steam, private hands. Investors in the Poland Railway was founded as the first private finance railway company. Its development network in Japan is to go further. Ooh. Japan is going. Portland, Oregon is... Portland, Maine is growing. That's great. All right. We want to make sure to bring tourists. So that's a... Increased tourism brings the number of people traveling to the city by 20%. That is what we're going to have to put down on. We'll try that for now and see what happens. But Portland, Maine is now growing like mad. Oh, that's right. I do. There's a fruit farm here. I can just hook it up to here. That's right. Problem is, I have enough room for it. I could do... Come on, baby. I can do that.
I'm confused. Are you trying to compete with me?
Yes, I am. And I'm winning. Despite the fact you keep buying out more shares of my company. I don't care. I can't connect to anything else, and Portland, Oregon, or Portland, Maine needs its goods. Its demand fulfilled. And you are not allowing it to be fulfilled. I'm hoping that's going to bring passengers over, because that's exactly what it needs right now. That has brought Baker City up a little bit, but not by much. I really wish I'd put up a lot more, but if this guy
I'll
can
call
be...
you in the city and raise you one station.
What town are you in? Tracy, I am just befuddled in where you're trying to build your next town. The fact that you can't go into Baker. You know what? I think the cotton gin is not the best option right now. Oh, the wood's not, though. Wood is suffering. No, wood's going just fine. It just needs to be brought up to being to more standards, so it can use up more logs. Up to level 3, at least. Then I can use up all the cotton on there. Alright, so... For Baker City, you're now being fully stabilized now. Let's see, Baker City, you are somewhat stabilized, but you're not getting any of your goods in. Because now you got all your goods in, now it's time to prioritize the other things. Let's see, ward logging to Baker City 1. I want to make sure you're now need not to prioritize that at all. I want you to prioritize this and this. They need these massively popular right now. Get these, get the demands for these up here. We'll keep one that's demand for freight of that, but the other ones are going to be this. Like so. Let's see, ward logging number 3. I want to make sure you're prioritizing the other things, and then this is just going to go back to normal. And Ward Baker 4, you're going to be stuck on those for now. That way you can prioritize the other stuff so Baker City can get its goods in. Because once it gets wood and cotton in, they'll be good to go and start flowing stuff in naturally. The fact it's got 97,000 people in here, and yet still transport by train to get to... Let's see, where is it? Portland, Maine. It's up to 2 people now. At 27% more cars for Portland, Maine. So it is getting the boost. We just need, I think, honestly, trying to boost Maine up was probably the best way of doing things. Because now we have a reason for people from Baker City to get home. Oh, the stupid...
Oh, I didn't think that reporter would actually write something so nasty about you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you were so behind it. You were personally behind it. That is what I know about you. Get the heating, that's 300 points. He's taking prices. We have a lot of points to gain, though. Let's see. Miles City, you have your inn. Let's see. Do I want to change that? I'm getting more passengers than the other guy is. But that's about it. Let's see, we're up to 17. Oh, we're just not getting enough passengers. We need to just pursue passengers right off the farm. That's the thing about this. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because as of right now, I'm having enough passengers. I just have to increase the traffic going across. Look at that! Dreamside Railway leaves them all behind. In the time of the report, Baker City, September 22nd, 1881. Dreamside Railway leaves them all behind. Value reaches $129 million. Yes. Means we know how to make railways. There's only 3 passengers waiting. On Station 1. What about Station 2? Fulfillment of demand. It is getting exports and imports, or exports is coming in at like a brisk pace. Citizens are coming in to base. I just need that. Like Baker City is getting all of its stuff passed, but that's about it. Professors, huh? We'll send you all to work. We have a new station master, and that likes you quite a bit. The fact that I don't need the trains to be more cheaper, though. I'd want this, but I can't get one. I need a chief engineer. That would, if I do that, though, would make all... Oh, it would make trains be cheaper. And you're not doing very much, so you know what? Yeah, you're being replaced. It increases all the process of all stations by 5% now, but also that the 36% less in traffic of trains being replaced, so worth it. Let's see, our market crier... Comfort. We want to propose comfort. Professor. We get money if we give up 100 points. Sure, why not? I'll get the extra money. Cool. I really wish I could find a way to avoid that. I'll see the Bismarck. The goods system is basically being hit. Let's see what I can do about this. If I can't do that. It's too much. If I pull here, it's doing that. It's hitting the farm. I could make a pasture line that goes through here and up through here, and it bypasses this entire thing altogether. Which is probably for the best. Let's see if I can just do this. This. I might pick the most outside one. Yes, I did. And I could probably set up anything that needs to get past here. Why is it breaking? Game. You don't need to keep doing this to me. Oh, it's because I pulled it there too closely. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I can just... Oh, well, I can't undo. Yeah, kind of did a dumb goof on that one. Let's see, can't I just make that stronger? Come on, baby. No, you go through there. You're just not having it. You're just not gonna have it, are you? Okay. You're hitting this now. There we go. On that front. Can I build right here? No, I can't. It interferes with that. Dang it. Okay, now I got myself a pickle, and I got somehow to get myself out of it. Let's see, we build this right here. You don't like that. You don't like that at all. Okay. Well, what do you like? That stinks if I can do that. If I could just get some way. No, I can't do that. I would have to make a hill. If I did this. This would make the Intercontinental Railway lines be a little faster. I would have to make sure I could make that straight if all possible. We come up right here. To be down on the ground for a 10. I don't want to go down that low. I know we can get this up here to 6. Yeah, there we go. It would be a very big branch. Constantly, though, that's the big problem. But this would force any other trains that don't need to come through here as a kind of like a way of a weirdly bypass for those trains that don't need to get stopped. Because the one thing is that we're getting our trains stopped. But we also make sure we have to make the trains as fast as possible and make sure it's not too taxing on the engines. We do like that right there. That goes from outside to outside. We can make this go up. But that still goes to 6, though, doesn't it? It still goes to 6. That's a slight annoyance right there. Okay. This is going to be tricky because I don't like this. I don't like it at all when I have to do this because the trains are getting stopped by the one thing I've set up to basically to make it work. Like that right there. That goes to 1 to 1, 2. The only thing that makes it worse is to make it above there and above that line. This is not the most perfect system, I am aware, but this would eventually spell some bypassing. Let's see, we go like that. It's, is it shift? Then we go like that right there. Right there. Supply water tower right here in the middle of the bend. Now let's just see if I can get these passengers around the sugar log house. There's too much stuff here. Yeah, see, we're gonna build up here.
Perhaps my spy should leave a little something behind next time.
Perv. Alright, let's get these passengers going. Baker City, I need to get your trains up and running. Portland 1. Let's do this. I need to get you beyond this junction right now. So I need to move waypoint 3. I need to get rid of 3. And I need to put up this line right here. And 15 needs to go... Let's see, 15 goes that way. I would have to reset the entire line. I would have to. I mean, no, I would have to get rid of... Let's see, get rid of 2 and 12. And that would make that go right that way. Right? Can't move that down, can I? I wish I could just move that. I mean, I would have to move the trains and replace them back. Oh, that stinks if I have to do that, but if that's the case, that's the case. Undo. Alright. So, again, I really wish I could move the trains. I wish I could move that point. Now, if I move that up... I would have to redelete all the lines. It sucks if I have to do that. I hate to do that, but if that's the case, if that allows to bypass the one stopping gap, which is this, which is right here, I'm going to need to. Dang it. No, I can keep them. I just have to basically do a lot of fixing. Because everything else is a perfectly good system. Well, okay, that's bad. Okay, let's clear everything out. I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to delete all 4 and reestablish them. They're too much to manage right now. We're going to get rid of these. And then we're going to replace them all. So I need to get somehow these trains be better. And by deleting them all, it's just going to be better off for it. And reestablish all the connections. And that way we can get something up. Alright. I know it feels like it's a little unnerving and unorthodox, but hear me out. This will now be set up in a way now that we can bypass a lot of the crap that we've now added to the line. I want this to be the fastest line possible, but at the same time, now that is the goods line. That's the problem about that. So, here we're going to do. It's going to be on the passenger loop. And it's already taken that, which is good. I'm happy for that, because I don't have to put anything here. That's worth it. That's worth it right now. Alright, we'll put you right here. Portland, Maine to 1. Port Lane 2 right here. Means you're going to go to whatever line is free. You're going to go to 3 here. You're going to go right here for 4. You go to 5 right here. This actually will reduce the number of stocks I have to use now, too. Which is very apparent that it needs it. And that's going to stay right there, because I want that to be the thing. Holy crap, that reduced it by a ton!
Competition is the driving force behind innovation.
And you know what I think, Doc? I think you deserve to basically why don't you drown yourself in another beaker or two? I'm pretty sure you'd love that, wouldn't you? Come across right there. Cross there to this side. And cross over to this side. And coming back, we're going to do this side.
Station seemed reasonable in this city.
And then everything else just stays where it needs to be. That reduced that down back to 13 like it should have been. Cool. Passengers and mail only. And the Bear Express is going to be only passengers only. Nothing more. Portland, Maine can do whatever it wants. We get the Super Hudson. And now we got to get ourselves our passengers. We want.
Another station seemed reasonable.
And you're putting more stuff on it. Alright, I was gonna put you on. Now I'm gonna put you on, make sure I know which ones you like each other. You like each other? Take you on. Passenger, you like you. That's preferable ticket prices. Let's see, how about you? You like you? Oh, you like each other. Oh, that's perfect. And then we add. I'll get those, because I definitely need those. I mean, we're going to be going fast on this. Dylan's ball, I'll take that. That's one less thing I have to use. Come on, baby. You're wasting my time with these auctions.
What are you doing, flashing your cash around here?
And we have the caboose on there. There we go. Cool. That's now set up. Now I can copy these as 1, 2, 3, there's a 4, and how about we go with 5, and about 6, 7, 8. 8 trains. It'll bring a passenger regardless. That means still passengers are still not available for the side. So I'm hoping that this will basically cause everything to happen. Unless I take out 4 of those trains. No, I need to do that though. That's one too many trains, I realize. Adam's Cattle? Why is that going there? Why are you going? Sugar House Logs. What the heck? I'm only for Baker City. That's the only one I want. This guy. You're going to here for some reason. Why? Well, oh, that's right. I'm clicking the wrong one. Let's see. I can reduce this down to 4. Yeah, let's just. Maybe 4's got 1. 5 doesn't got anything. We'll just get rid of you. You've got 1 passenger. You've got a passenger. You've got a passenger. You don't have a passenger. I'll get rid of you. You're running light engine. I mean, it's really just need to get those passengers. We need a full train. That's what we need. And I know from past experience, people have told me that you just need more trains to go that route for those to be effective. And I'm like, I am doing that to a certain degree, and it's just not enough. Alright, we got you. You like you, so I'll keep you on. You. You don't like each other. How about you? You're the big city for the Portland. You're already there. Okay, maybe I can get someone to like you. Since she likes you, I'll keep you on. And I'll keep you on as well. That train. Alright, then this one, it's got a passenger on it. We'll put the engineer on, like so. Security guard likes you. Let's see, Stoker hates you. You like the security guard. I wish that was the opposite way around. There we go for that one. Security guard loves its job. I mean, it's never going to get hit with anything. This one needs its engineering task. Let's see, reduces the tasks. You guys there, so that one's not going to break down anytime soon. Look at that passenger rating. Passenger, this guy's going to be good. Yeah, that's what I want. And I want you to like the engineer. Oh my goodness gracious, everybody loves the engineer. We love the engineer on this front because he's a really fantastic guy. Look at him. Pop that guy on. Let's see, Portland, you're making some progress. I'm out of employees though, that's the problem. And I've got only a security guard to help out. These guys don't do much, but they do need to be protected.
I'm warning you.
Oh, I have a conductor? Oh, I just got one. Sweet. Oh, but it's mail traffic, and that's not good. I don't want mail traffic. I want passengers. Well, all I can do now is this. And that's all I can do for now. See, now all these trains blocked up. Let's see what we can do here. Sugar House logs. Let's see what we got here. You. Sugar House logs to Mouse City 2. We don't need you anymore, I don't think. No, we can get rid of you. You are going to Sugar House. Why are you on this side of the line? You are not supposed to be on that side of the line. I don't know where you got this from, but you are going home. Alright, Bismarck, so Sugar House. Let's change you up, because I'm pretty sure you need your stuff cleared up. And 7 to be gone. There we go. I'll clear that guy out. Let's see, you're waiting from Miles City to Bismarck. That's this guy right here. We just need to get these guys cleared up. And you are going from Miles City to Sugar House. Your Sugar House to Lost Lake City. You are useful. Oh, there we go.
Just look at the space.
We got ourselves our final, right at the very end, folks. We've got what we needed. I know a train conflict, and I'm just going to have to take this guy out. You're going home for now. I'm waiting for this train to get by, because there's our passenger trains are basically blocking this up. And now the train is going back. Zoom! Let's see. See if you're using all my resources. You jerk. Hate that. Actually, he's actually not taking my goods. He is actually alright, you want that, huh? Bandits tried to rob Mouse City Bismarck. Look, a guard was on board.
Just so you know, this was a shot across the bow. It's
I know it was. I know it was. There I go. Okay, the level 5 on that one, and we didn't waste enough time on that, baby. There you go, level 5. So now we get more goods to come into these here. These guys are getting their goods top notch. Oh, you want to fight me too? Well, I'll get some money out of you. There we go, level 5 on you. 8 car loads per week. Trains and dairy products. Ooh. But American Central's doing it. Of course it would be doing that. But we have our diesel engine. And guess what we're doing? We're replacing all of our Super Hudsons with this. The diesel engine. Way before it was even being made. I know it makes no sense whatsoever. But hey, you got it. We have a diesel engines. In a time where it wouldn't really be applicable. What are you... Oh, you're going that way. I was like, what are you there for? I'm like, oh, right. You're doing that. Now we got a diesel, folks. And we are just about out of time. Bismarck. I mean, if we could just get a business going here. St. Louis is now growing like mad without us having to do anything, which is good. And Portland, Maine is going up there. We're getting its mail's coming up, but the passenger is not doing its hottest. I guess we could just get passengers to come between here and here. And that would be the good spot for that. Passengers and mail only. Engineer on the line. Let's get some passengers flowing through here between our two engine spots. And that is going to have to do it for here. Next time, oh god, I forgot to set that up. I thought I set that up. Like that right there. And we set this guy up like so, like that. And now we'll have that going. And Portland, Maine is going to get its passengers. There is... See, does that bring up any miles? Anyone needs to go to Baker City? That's 2. It is boosted quite a bit. But if Pittsburgh, people want to go to Baker City, there's 2 here. But not enough demand for it. But it is wanting to go there. If it wants to, it'll have to bring a passenger service over to it. And it's going to go home light engine with 1 stop available. Alright, that's going to have to do it for this then. Because... do I not have another branch line here? I only have the... oh, I only have the Portland one, the Kansas City to St. Louis. I only have that one going, and that's only getting mail right now. We can set 1 up from Bismarck to St. Louis before we go. Alright, we'll go right here. Right here, and it's not going to stop at Sioux Falls or Kansas City. It's going to go directly to there. Passengers and mail only. And put our diesel engine on the line. There we go. Now we're off. All the steam engines are like, ah, crap, what the heck is that? Like the electric box on wheels. I mean, we've got 5 trains, 4 of them almost fully stocked. Let's see, you have a stoker.
Have you noticed my new factory yet? Everything's on the cutting edge of technology.
Dude, what can I do to get... I have a lot of those guys here going from here. You don't like me, you don't like you. You don't like you. You like the conductor, but I don't like that. I'd rather... Now I'll figure that out next time. Next time, folks, here we're going to save this here. In our free here, we'll head to our in-screen theater here. Next time, folks, well, we just got to keep pushing more passengers. That is what we'll have to do. It's the worst thing ever is just to get... like, all we have to do is get passengers. That's all we have to do. It sucks. That's the only thing we have to push. And I'm hoping that we can do something to basically to make sure that people from Baker City can go to Portland, Maine without basically being, you know, ported to do something else, you know. We'll quit afterwards and save here and move our stuff over so I can see everybody straight on. Thank you for both sides for watching and lurking. Thank you very much for that. And next time it will be... oh my goodness, my bitrate dropped like constantly. Not sure what that happened, but that will be quite the unfortunate measure. I hope it didn't kill my session. My internet's too good. But I didn't see any problems here. Oh, gall. Skip frames detected. Well, it's going to be like that for the whole session if that's the case. That being said, thank you for watching, folks. Most often than not, this was a stream that probably did not need the vertical, but I wanted to give the vertical another shot, and it looks like Railway Empire hates vertical streaming. So maybe that'd be the case, but it's gonna be a rough on this one. But anyway, that's it for us. Probably next time I won't use the vertical streaming for the session here, so I'll work out for that. If not, then it'll just be kind of a lost session. I don't want to be a lost session, but anyway. If I see anything, voice commentary, check out my Alexman on YouTube, Twitch, X, Blue Sky, and the like. Join the Discord. We're going to make things quick and easy coming out here because my stream is basically bugged or something of that sort. I have no idea what happened to the bitrate. We'll have working out there later. But anyway, that's it for me. It didn't say I didn't drop, so that's always good on my end. And we'll do it from there. So we're going to go raid out somebody out here on the Twitch side of things, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another round of Open Guesser. See you guys then. Tough for now, but no, not tough for now. I'm going to raid. Let's give this guy a shot. This guy here looks like he's doing a Mario Maker. We'll give him those desserts. Well, that's everybody. Have a fantastic night. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another round of Open Guesser. And hope for the best so we don't get another lose like we did last time. See you guys.